ॐ नारायणं पद्मभुवं वसिष्ठं शक्तिं च तत्पुत्रपराशरं च व्यासं शुकं गौडपदं महान्तं गोविन्दयोगीन्द्रमथास्य शिष्यं श्रीशङ्कराचार्यमथास्य पद्मपादं च हस्तामलकं च शिष्यं तन्तोटकं वार्तिककारमन्यान् अस्मद्गुरून् सन्ततमानतोऽस्मि। भगवद्गीता अध्याय 2 श्लोक 21। वेदा विनाशिनं नित्यं य एनमजमव्ययम् कथं स पुरुषः पार्थ कंघातयति हन्तिकम्। We will continue the Bhāshya. Vidushaha karma sambhavavachanat yani karmani शास्त्रेण विधीयन्ते तानि अविदुषो विहितानि इति भगवतो निश्चयः अवगम्यते। कथं स पुरुषः पार्थ कंघातयति हन्तिकम्। With this statement, Bhagavan conveyed that a jnani cannot be karta of hanana kriya, the action of killing. With this, he has implied that a jnani does not become karta of any action. If he does not become karta of any action, it means no karma is possible for a jnani. Vidushaha karma asambhavaha. Therefore, gamghatayati hantikam is vidushaha karma sambhava vachanam, a statement of impossibility of karma for a jnani. A jnani cannot perform karma because he does not have kartritva. Therefore, none of his actions, even if he is physically involved in an action, it cannot be counted as an action. Therefore, all the injunctions of the Shastra, all the injunctions of the Karma Kanda, they do not apply to a jnani. Then, what is the role of those injunctions? There are many vidhivakyas, many statements enjoining karma in the Karma Kanda portion of the Vedas. What is their purpose? Who these injunctions are addressing? Definitely they cannot address a jnani, because nobody can ask a jnani to do anything. You should do this. Who can do? Only a karta can do. If I am a doer, I can do. But if I am not a doer, the Veda cannot address me also as a doer. When the kartrutva abhimana is not there, the Vedas cannot address him as a doer. Therefore, the vidhis of Veda do not apply to a jnani. They do not even address a jnani. Then what is the purpose of the vidhivakyas? They should have some scope. Otherwise, all the Vedic injunctions will become redundant. They should be meant for someone. Then who are the Vedic injunctions addressing? Then Bhāshyakara says, they are all addressing an ajnani. Just by stating that a jnani cannot have karma, Krishna has also implied that all the injunctions of the Shastra, all the karma vidhis of the Shastra are meant for an ajnani. See the statement. Vidushaha karma sambhava vachanat. Because of the statement of karma asambhava for a vidwan, for a jnani, yani karmani shastrena vihitani. The karmas that are enjoined by the Shastra, yani karmani shastrena vidhiyante. The karmas that are enjoined by the Shastra, tani avidushaha vihitani. They are enjoined for an avidwan, for an ajnani. Iti bhagavato nishchayaha avagamyate. This is Bhagavataha Nishchayaha. This is the vision of Bhagavan, the ascertained vision of Bhagavan. Iti avagamyate. It is understood. This vision of Bhagavan is understood. So Bhagavan intends to convey that all karmas are meant for ajnani only, not for ajnani. Then what should a jnani do? A jnani can give up all karmas and he can abide in the Atma Jnana. That is sannyasa, vidvat sannyasa. There are two types of sannyasas, vidvat sannyasa and vividisha sannyasa. Vidvat sannyasa is the sannyasa of a jnani. After getting jnana, he gives up all karmas and abides in the Atma Jnana, enjoys the Atma Jnana. It is Vidvat Sannyasa. But before getting jnana, one might as well take sannyasa. If he feels that now he has to pursue Atma Jnana Shravana, etc. Giving up his regular lifestyle of karma, which involves too much of activities, too much of possessions, too much of responsibilities. That is the lifestyle of a karma. A grihastha's lifestyle is karma pradhana. A grihastha has to perform so many karmas. He has so many responsibilities. And in addition to the responsibilities, he also has to do so many karmas, so many rituals, and so on. And then he feels that now he has done enough karma and he has gained some amount of chitta shuddhi, and he is interested in pursuing full-time Atma Jnana. He is interested in a full-time pursuit of Atma Jnana, not once in a while. Once in a week, some people listen to Vedanta. That is different. He wants to join course. 3 years, 4 years, whatever, 2 years. So then he says, I will give up all the karmas that are enjoined by the Shastra, and I will take to sannyasa and devote my time to the pursuit of Atma Jnana. So with the desire for Atma Jnana, he takes sannyasa. He is not yet a jnani, but he is very much interested in jnana, in pursuing jnana. And he is mature enough to give up karma and pursue the Atma Jnana full time. Even Vividisha sannyasa requires some amount of maturity. Otherwise, it will create problem to oneself as well as others. So then he takes sannyasa and he pursues Atma Jnana. It is called Vividisha sannyasa. So now Krishna is talking about Vidvat sannyasa. The sannyasa taken by a Vidwan, a jnani, it is called Vidvat sannyasa. So Vidushaha sarvakarma sannyasa. So now Purva Pakshi does not leave. He is raising another objection, because the Purva Pakshi is a Samuchayavadi, and the Samuchayavadi wants to establish that even a jnani cannot give up karma. Even if you claim to be a jnani, you should not give up karma. That is Samuchayavadi's idea. There is nothing called karma sannyasa according to a Samuchayavadi. All your life you have to perform Agnihotradi karma, the karmas that are enjoined in the Shastra. To establish this, he is raising an objection. Nanu vidya api avidushaha eva vidhiyante vidita vidyasya pishtapeshanavat vidya vidhananarthakyat. Nanu vidya api avidushaha eva vidhiyate. Nanu is Purva Paksha. Vidya api, even vidya, is enjoined for an avidwan, avidushaha eva. See the previous statement of the Siddhanti. Karma is enjoined for avidwan. Siddhanti said all karmas are enjoined for an avidwan. Based on this, Purva Pakshi raises this objection, akshepa. Just like karma is enjoined for avidwan, you will also have to accept that even vidya is enjoined for avidwan. Vidya api avidushaha eva vidhiyate. Why is it so? Because one who has already become a jnani, then there is no point in enjoining vidya for him. If he is already a jnani, there is no point in enjoining vidya once again. Therefore, vidya also has to be given to an ajnani only. Vidita vidyasya. A vidita vidyaha. Vidita vidya yena saha vidita vidyaha. Bahuvrihi samasa. One who has already understood the vidya, one who has already gained the vidya, he is called vidita vidyaha. For him, vidya vidhananarthakyat, there is no point in enjoining vidya for him. Vidya vidhana, injunction of vidya, revealing the vidya, anarthakyat, it is anarthaka for him, it is useless for him, redundant. Therefore, vidya vidhana anarthakyat. For that he gives an example, pishta peshanavat. Pishtasya peshanam. Pishta means what is already ground. Pishta, grinding. Peshanam means grinding, pasting. Not pasting, making a paste is called a pishta. So peshanam, peshanam. So already pishta. Suppose rice or wheat, already it is ground. It is pishta. Grinding once again, peshanam, is anarthaka, useless. So pishta peshanavat is an expression to explain anarthakya, redundancy. A redundant work is called pishta peshanavat, is described as pishta peshanavat. So therefore, for a jnani, you don't have to give vidya. According to you, as karma is not applicable to a jnani, likewise even jnana is not applicable to a jnani. The statements of jnana. Therefore, even the jnana has to be given to an ajnani only. Just like karma is meant for an ajnani, jnana is also meant for an ajnani. Therefore, you will have to accept that both karma and jnana coexist in an ajnani. If karma is also given to ajnani, jnana is also given to an ajnani, that means karma and jnana coexist in an ajnani. If they can coexist in an ajnani, why can't they coexist in a jnani? This is Purvapakshi's line of argument. If they can coexist in an ajnani, then why can't they coexist in ajnani? Therefore, Purvapakshi says, you cannot make a rule that karma is meant only for an ajnani. Tatra avidushaha karmani vidhiyante na vidushaha iti visheshaha na upapadyate. Tatra means tatra evam sati, when it is so. When both karma and vidya are given for an ajnani and they can coexist in an ajnani, you cannot say they cannot coexist in ajnani. Tatra evam sati, when it is so, avidushaha karmani vidhiyante, the karmas are enjoined for an avidwan and not for a vidwan. Na vidushaha iti visheshaha. This distinction is not tenable. Na upapadyate. The distinction is not tenable. Purvapaksha. Then Siddhanti says, na anushteyasya bhava bhava visheshopapattehe. Yeah. So here we have to understand that we accept one part of what Purvapakshi is saying. Even karma is enjoined for an ajnani, and vidya is also revealed only for an ajnani. Because for a jnani, the statements of the Vedanta which reveal the vidya are redundant. If someone has already become a jnani, he does not have to come for the course. Course is meant for ajnanis or jnanis. The classes are meant for ajnanis, not for jnanis. An ajnani who wants to become a jnani, for him teaching the vidya is useful. So karma is meant for an ajnani. The karma vidhis are addressing an ajnani. Likewise, the statements of jnana, the Vedanta Vakyas, even they are meant for an ajnani. But when the Vedanta Vakyas address an ajnani, every ajnani will not get jnana. In fact, many ajnanis will not even come to listen to Vedanta Vakya. And some people, even if they come to listen to Vedanta Vakya, they will not get jnana. So once they get jnana, they will become jnanis. But until they get jnana, they will remain ajnanis. As long as they are ajnanis, they will have the kartrutva abhimana. Aham karta, I am the doer. This abhimana they will have. And then the karma vidhis can address him. But when he has become a jnani, then he does not have kartrutva. Therefore, even if he listens to the vidhi vakya, he will not say, I am the doer, I should do. Because he knows I am the avikriyaha atma, I am not the doer. Therefore, I don't have the kartrutva. Therefore, I am not doing anything. Neither I am doing anything, nor I have to do anything. This is a jnani's understanding. Therefore, there is a distinction between a jnani and ajnani. What is the distinction? Bhāshyakara explains. Na anushteyasya bhava bhava visheshopapattehe na. Siddhanti negates Purva Pakshi's contention. Visheshaha nopapadyate. The distinction between an ajnani and jnani is not tenable. This was Purva Paksha. Siddhanti says it is not so. Visheshaha upapadyate. Vishesha is tenable. There is a distinction between a jnani and an ajnani. What is the distinction? Anushteyasya bhava bhava visheshopapattehi. Anushteyasya bhavaha for an ajnani. For an ajnani, there is anushtheya. Anushtheya means what he should perform, what he is supposed to perform is called anushtheya. For an ajnani, there is anushtheya. Why there is anushtheya? Because he identifies himself as the doer. And when he identifies himself as the doer, he will also have the buddhi, the understanding, I should do it. Aham karta maya idam kartavyam. This understanding a jnani will have. Only when I identify myself as the karta, I will say maya idam kartavyam. I should do this. That is anushteyasya bhavaha. When I say maya idam kartavyam, this should be done by me, that means I have anushtheya. I have something that I am supposed to perform. And when he listens to the Veda Vakya, the Vidhi Vakyas, he will have this understanding. When he does the Vidhi Vakya Shavana, Agnihotram Juhuyat, when he listens to a particular Vidhi Vakya, he understands that the Veda is addressing me, who is a Karta, and Maya idam kartavyam. He will have this buddhi. If he has Shraddha in the Veda, Nowadays people don't get that buddhi not because of jnana. It is because of greater ajnana. So two extremes look alike, but they are not same. Because of too much of ajnana, even if the Veda says you should do sandhya vandanam, people don't get the kartavyata buddhi. So don't think they are all jnanis. We have all become jnanis. So an ajnani has anushteyasya bhavaha, whereas a jnani does not have anushtheya. Anushteyasya abhavaha. He does not have anushtheya because he does not have kartrutva. Since he does not have kartrutva, even when the Veda says Agnihotram juhoyat or Aharah sandhyam upasita, he does not identify as the karta. Therefore, he does not get the buddhi maya idam anushteyam. That is anushteyasya abhava. This is the distinction between a jnani and ajnani. This is the vishesha. Vishesha means distinction. The distinction, bheda. Here vishesha means bheda. This is the difference between a jnani and ajnani, and this is very much possible, very much tenable. Upapattehe. This is sangraha vakya. Anushteyasya bhava bhava visheshopapattehe is sangraha vakya. Sangraha vakya means an idea is told in brief. And now the sangraha vakya is expanded. Sangrahavakya Vivaranam. Bhāshyakara explains what he has mentioned in the Sangrahavakya. Agnihotradi Vidyartha Jnanottara Agnihotradi karma Aneka sadhanopasamhara purvakam Anushteyam Kartaham Mama kartavyam Ityevam prakara Vijnanavataha Avidushaha Yatha anushteyam bhavati Natu tatha Na jayate Ityadi Atmaswarupa Vidyartha jnanottara kala bhavi Kinchid anushteyam bhavati. So, first he explains anushteyasya bhavaha for an ajnani. Agnihotradi vidhi arthajnana uttarakalam. Agnihotradi vidyarthajnanottara Uttarakalam, after knowing the artha, after the arthajnana of Agnihotradi vidhi. So first, when he goes to the Gurukula, both a jnani and ajnani. So let's suppose him to be an ajnani. So he goes to Gurukula and there he learns all the Vedas. entire Swashakha he learns. First he gets the Shabda Jnana. Initially he does not get Artha Jnana. The education starts with the Shabda Jnana, Shabda Grahana. He learns to chant and memorizes. That is the first stage in the process of learning. After that, he inquires into the meaning, Artha Jnana. So first Shabda Jnana, then Artha Jnana. So Agnihotradi Vidhi Artha Jnana. He understands the Artha, the meanings of Agnihotradi Vidhi. So then, what understanding does he get? Bhāshyakara explains. Agnihotradi karma. Agnihotradi karma. So this is the understanding of an ajnani. This can be put into quote. Agnihotradi karma aneka sadhanopasamhara purvakam anushteyam. Maya anushteyam. It should be done by me. Maya anushteyam. I should perform Agnihotradi karma. How? Aneka sadhana upasamhara purvakam. By accumulating many accessories. Aneka sadhana. Various accessories. Like cattle, money, bricks, wood, ghee, priests. So he needs many accessories, and he has to collect various accessories. So for performing karma, one should have all the accessories. So aneka sadhana upasamhara purvakam. Through the accumulation of various accessories, anushteyam, it should be performed. Karta aham, I am the doer. Mama kartavyam, and it is my kartavya, it is my duty, it should be performed by me. Ityevam prakara vijnanavataha avidushaha. So an avidwan has this kind of an understanding. Ityevam prakara vijnana. He has this kind of an understanding, and this arises only when there is kartrutva buddhi. Aham karta iti. Avidushaha, for this kind of an avidwan, yatha anushteyam bhavati, anushteyam bhavati, anushteyasya bhavaha. Anushtheya exists for this kind of, for an ajnani. So yatha avidushaha anushteyam bhavati, tatha vidushaha na bhavati. That is how it will be connected. Tatha, unlike that. So here it is unlike, not like. Unlike an ajnani, na jayate ityadi atmaswarupa vidyartha jnanottara kala bhavi. Na jayate, etc. So another person, he listens to the Bhagavad Gītā. He has attended Gita class, and there he heard na jayate mriyate va kadachit. You are the Atma, you are never born, You are akarta, na hanyate, hanyamane sharire, katham sa purushah partha kanghatayati hantikam. He heard all these things. And then the jnana took place. He clearly understood, I am not the karta. The kartrutva buddhi is gone. So, na jayate ityadi atmaswarupa vidhi arthajnanottara kala bhavi. After the arthajnana, understanding the meaning of the vidhi, the statements. Here vidhi does not mean injunction. Vidhi means just a statement. As far as karma is concerned, vidhi can be understood as injunction. But in jnana it is not injunction. It is not really vidhi. It is just a statement that reveals the truth. So vidhi should be understood in a different way when it comes to jnana. Vidhi artha jnana. So what is the vidhi? Atmaswarupa vidhi. The statements that reveal the Atmaswarupa, na jayate, etc. Uttarakala bhavi, occurring after that. Kinchit anushteyam, any form of anushteya, na bhavati, it does not happen, it does not exist. Anushteyasya abhavaha, for a jnani. So, after understanding the Atmajnana, after getting the Atmajnana, he does not have kartrutva. And since he does not have kartrutva, even if he listens to the injunctions of karma, the karma vidhi, it does not work on him. It does not produce maya idam anushteyam, that buddhi. It does not produce because there is no kartrutva. Kintu naham karta na bhokta ityadi atmaikatva akartrutvadi vishayajnanat anyat na utpadyate ityeshaha vishesha upapadyate. Kintu, on the other hand, naham karta na bhokta ityadi. So he has this strong understanding, this clear understanding, naham karta, aham karta na, I am not the karta, na bhokta, I am not even the bhokta, I am not even the enjoyer. Therefore, the results of the karma that are told in the Shastra, even they are not relevant to me. I am not the karta, therefore the vidhi is not relevant to me. I am not the bhokta, therefore the result for which the vidhi is there, it is also not relevant to me. That is his understanding. That is why no vidhi will work on a jnani. It won't even work on a jnani. Ityadi, in this manner, atmaikatva akartrutvadi vishayajnanat anyat na utpadyate. So, atmaikatva akartrutva. Atma is ekaha, ekameva advitiyam, and akarta ityadi vishayajnanat. Other than this understanding, anyat, any other understanding, means kartrutvadi jnana. later on, after jnana, will he once again get kartrutva? It won't happen. Because the ajnana, once it is gone for good. Therefore, once again he will not get kartrutvadi jnana. Because without ajnana, aham karta, aham bhokta, this jnana will never come. Therefore, he says, other than I am not the karta, other than I am not the bhokta, other than this understanding, any other understanding, anyat, means aham karta, aham bhokta, maya idam kartavyam, all these, na utpadyate, it does not come. Any other forms of understanding does not arise in him. Iti, because of this reason, eshaha visheshaha, this vishesha, the distinction between an ajnani and a jnani, upapadyate, it is very much tenable, very much reasonable. Yaf punaha kartaham iti vetti atmanam tasya mamedam kartavyam iti avasyam bhavini buddhi syat tadapekshaya sodhikriyate iti tam prati karmani sacha avidvan ubhau tau na vijanitaha iti vachanat. Yaf punaha, on the other hand, unlike a jnani, unlike a vidwan, yaha ajnani, an ajnani, karta aham iti vetti atmanam, aham karta, I am the doer, iti atmanam vetti. That is how he identifies himself. He understands himself as the doer. Tasya, for him, mamedam kartavyam iti, maya idam kartavyam, this should be done by me, iti avasyam bhavini buddhi syat. This kind of a buddhi, this kind of an understanding arises in him. Tadapekshaya, because of that, saha adhikriyate, he is entitled to karma. Karmani adhikriyate. He is entitled to perform karma because he has the understanding, I am the doer and this should be done by me. Iti tam prati karmani. Therefore, all the karmas are meant for him. Tam prati, tam avidusham prati. For the ajnani, all karmas are enjoined. Sacha avidwan, and he is an avidwan, one who identifies himself as the karta, aham karta maya idam kartavyam, one who identifies so, he is an avidwan, he is an ajnani. How do you know he is an ajnani? Krishna himself has made the statement. Ubhau tau na vijanitaha iti vachanat. Ubhau tau na vijanitaha. One who thinks I am the killer and one who thinks I am the killed. Ya enam vetti hantaram yaschainam manyate hatam. Ubhau tau na vijanitaha nayam hanti na hanyate. So, anybody identifies himself as karta, then he is an ajnani. It is implied by that shloka. So, Krishna himself says that the one who identifies as the karta has to be an ajnani. So, this statement, ubhau tau na vijanitaha, is an evidence to say that one who identifies as karta is an ajnani. Therefore, only an ajnani is entitled to perform karma. Iti vachanat. From this vachana, from this statement, we understand that he is an ajnani. Visheshitasya cha vidushaha karmakshepavachanat katham sa purushaha iti. Visheshitasya cha vidushaha. A vidwan, a jnani who is visheshitaha, who is distinguished from an ajnani. Where he is distinguished? Veda vinashinam nityam yaenam ajamavyayam katham sa purushah partha kanghatayati hantikam. That is where a jnani's vision is told. Yaenam veti hantaram yaschainam manyate hatam talks about an ajnani's vision. Whereas Veda vinashinam nityam yaenam ajamavyayam katham sa purushah partha kanghatayati hantikam talks about a jnani's vision. So that is how jnani and ajnani are distinguished. So visheshitasya vidushaha, a jnani who is distinguished from an ajnani, karmakshepavachanat. There is a karma akshepa. Karma is negated and there is vachana. There is clear statement of Bhagavan which negates karma for him. Where katham sa purushaha iti. This is karmakshepa vachana. Kam ghatayati hantikam. Katham sa purushah partha kanghatayati hantikam is karmakshepa vachana. Therefore, it is clear that a jnani does not have karma. Tasmat visheshitasya avikriyatmadarshinah vidushaha mumukshoscha sarvakarma sannyase eva adhikaraha. Tasmat, therefore, visheshitasya vidushaha, the vidwan who is distinguished from ajnani. Who is the vidwan? Avikriyatmadarshinah, one who is aware of the avikriya atma. One who is aware of the Atma as free from all modifications. Sarvakarma sannyase eva adhikaraha. He is entitled to sarvakarma sannyasa. He is entitled to giving up all karmas. He is entitled for sannyasa, vidvat sannyasa. And here Bhāshyakara adds one more thing, mumukshoscha sarvakarma sannyase eva adhikaraha. Even a mumukshu who is walking in the path of becoming a jnani, a mumukshu who is ready for a full-time course, who is ready to commit all his life for Shavana Manana Nididhyasana. That kind of a mumukshu is meant here. So even for him, there is sarva karma sannyase eva adhikara. Even he is entitled to sarva karma sannyasa. So this is vividisha sannyasa. So he includes both vidvat sannyasa and vividisha sannyasa in this one line. Ata eva Bhagavan Narayanah Sankhyan Vidushaha Avidushascha Karminaha Pravibhajya Dvenishte Grahayati Jnana Yogena Sankhyanam Karma Yogena Yoginam iti. We'll see tomorrow. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.